Hi, Mark McPherson here with one of my blogs in the series, 52 blogs in 52 weeks, with each blog being about one of my 52 types of people who are poorly behaved and at times downright difficult. This week I'm talking about and writing about number 17 in my series, the Vacillator. Now, the vacillator is very different to the procrastinator. The procrastinator is someone who doesn't make up their mind. The vacillator makes up their mind but then changes it, and both those two types and a few others are put together with in a group that I call a bunch of people who hinder your productivity and hinder your progress. So sometimes, for example, management has come down with a decision about something and they change it. Sometimes it's people you work with on your own level and they change. Sometimes it's your team that you manage and you're working with them, you're asking for a decision through some democratic process or for whatever, and they make a decision and then they change. Now, first of all, why do they change? Well, who knows? Lots of reasons perhaps. One of those is that they made the decision too quickly and needed time to think about it. Maybe you weren't fair and you didn't give people enough time to think about it. Sometimes someone's got in their ear and said, oh, that wouldn't be a good idea, and they've come back to you and they've changed their mind. Then again, sometimes they're just being flexible. But if it happens once or twice, not a problem. We all change our mind. The problem is the vacillator makes a habit out of it. That's the way they operate. You know, you can't trust them. And you find yourself, the worst case scenarios, I've heard people, they've told me stories where they've gone along to a meeting with the other organisations, businesses or other departments of the same organisation. They've said something and they've had to go back a week later and say, well, it's not right, we've changed our tune now. That's embarrassing. Not only that, sometimes it's very costly because a decision is made, you put a lot of money into it, you get moving, you know, you're going along the track, going forwards, and you have to backtrack. You know, things that have been put in motion have to be stopped and it can be expensive. And on top of that, sometimes staff can get very sick and tired of this if it happens too often. If you work with a vacillator, then what happens is staff get to a stage where they say, well, why bother putting any energy into this? It could change. And I can understand that. So the vacillator does most certainly cause a lot of trouble. Once again, remember, we all have these little behaviours inside us. We all do things. We all change our mind. Yeah, last week I thought we'd sell our house, but we've thought about it now, we're not going to. Fine. You know? But the vacillator makes a habit of it, and it does interfere with workplace productivity. If you'd like to talk about how to deal with a vacillator, no matter whether they're above, sideways, or there's a team that you manage, please give us a call. Go to the contact page of my website. There's a number of ways you can get in contact with me there. One of the best ways is for you to book a time, a day, a time, give me the phone number, and you book yourself in through my online booking system and I will call you. Please, there's never any obligation on those calls, those chats. If you want to get something off your chest, you want to know about the vacillator, how to handle that person, if you want to know how to handle any other 52 types or just get something off your chest, give us a call. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, please look after yourselves, look after your family and friends. All the very best, and I really do hope to chat to you soon. All the best.